Donkey, 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 donkey show. Donkey, 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 donkey show. Donkey, 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 donkey show. Hosted by Bentley.
Welcome to the Donkey Show, to another episode. Today's guest is chef owner at Riel restaurant in Houston, Texas. It is my pleasure to welcome Ryan Leshane to the Donkey Show.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
No
I've
problem.
heard a rumor that you could outdrink me. My friend Donkey Boy over there says that you could outdrink me. So what are you at right now? At a beer?
I'm at about half a beer right now.
Half a beer. I'm around the same. I was gonna say let's chug one before we go. I don't know if you still do chugging or
I'm
not.
not a chugger. I'm like it's more of a marathon than a sprint for me. I could probably outlast
Okay,
you
then you're right.
days on end.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's the right way to do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Absolutely. Where did it all start for you?
Cooking wise, I was going to business school here in Houston, and I again hated it. And I've always kind of liked cooking that, and I just decided like later on in life to go to culinary school, and I went to culinary school and worked my ass off, and thank God it worked out.
For those who haven't picked up the accent, can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Canada. I'm from Winnipeg.
Canada.
Yeah.
So I'm a big How I Met Your Mother fan. I don't know if you ever seen How I Met Your Mother.
I have not.
Well, anyway, there's Robin, who's a Canadian on the show. On one of the episodes, she says that Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Is that true?
We do.
That's true?
We do. It's true.
I'm not saying it, but it's just to know and actually meet somebody and give me the facts,
Yep.
it's amazing.
Yep.
So what does Riel mean?
Riel is named after a guy by the name of Louis Riel. He's the founding father of Manitoba, where I'm from. So he kind of led a resistance against the English government at the time before Manitoba was a province, and made Manitoba a province in Canada.
Was it his character that inspired you to make that, or was it?
Not really. Naming a restaurant isn't easy. And I wanted something that, represented me and kind of, where I'm from and what I do and that kind of stuff. And I was, researching all this stuff on the history of Manitoba and Canada and the prairies. And the name just kept coming up, Riel. I'll be honest, I didn't like it at first. I thought it was maybe too obvious. And it would be too obvious if I was still in Winnipeg. But, I said, fuck it, we're name it Riel and it's working.
Get right.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Sometimes you kind of have to say that, right?
You got
to ride with it.
Yeah.
What was the process of the whole process of putting Riel together?
I'm very fortunate. I have two really good business partners that let me focus on cooking and the creative aspect and like running the day-to-day operations in the kitchen in the restaurant. So they help me out a lot, doing the business side of it. There's a lot of moving parts to a restaurant, especially opening up a upscale, restaurant that you don't know. You make your business plan, you think you did this great job, and you might as well just throw it away and start over, because once you figure out how expensive tables and chairs are and taxes and getting permits for this and that, you have no idea. So it's been an eye-opener. It's been a learning experience.
Was it difficult for you being the chef, which is your focus, right? That's what you love to do, is the food. Was it difficult for you to get more involved into the business and the numbers side of it?
It is. That's it. And I don't do a lot of that. Like I said, I'm fortunate that my partners are very good at it, and they've taken on that role in the business. But yeah, it's an eye opener. It's like, holy man, this is expensive, and you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that.
For you, is it crazy to see the numbers and then to see? That's the reality of it, right? The numbers.
I'll be honest. I don't even like looking at the numbers. I just tell them I don't want to see them. Let me do this, and when we gotta lock the doors, tell me, and that's it. So I don't want to deal with shit. It's too much for me. I just want to cook.
When making the restaurant, the menu, how do you create a menu that nobody else has and make it different?
I think everyone's different. Being a cook, everyone has some type of food memories from their childhood or from their, from their past and that. And there's a lot of things that we do at Riel, like we do some Ukrainian stuff, some Eastern European stuff. My mom's Ukrainian.
Okay.
Things that I grew up eating, and putting those on the menu, it's different here. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes people don't understand what you're doing, or they don't get it. You're in a different, country or different region, that kind of stuff. But basically, when it comes to writing the menu, I just, I go eat somewhere, or I read a cookbook, or I talk to someone, and I get inspired by something, and that's what I do. Like in all honesty, I don't want to be. One of the hardest things I had to do opening a restaurant was like labeling the restaurant what it was. What kind of food are you cooking? And honestly, I cook whatever the I want. It doesn't matter to me. Like, it's just.
Can
food.
you put that there? Like,
you can't. I found out the hard way. You can't do that. People don't like that. When you're doing a press release, they don't want to hear that. Like, people need labels on things. So we label ourselves, modern American, and that can kind of, with these other influences in French Canadian, Eastern European, blah blah blah, whatever the hell. But we do whatever we want there. And I believe that that's the way it should be. That's what inspires me to go back to work every day.
So, now that you say that, Donkey Boy has told me that you're a big hip hop person. Every time he goes to your restaurant, you got like the whole thing going.
Yeah.
Is hip hop big on you? Is that one of the things that inspires you to get into the cooking, or?
I don't know if it inspires me to get into the cooking, but that's what I like to listen to, and that's a lot of like what the cooks and my guys and staff like to listen to. So we just play it. It's in a year and whatever, been open 3 weeks. We've had, I think, one complaint about the music there, and usually most people are like, "Man, this is awesome."
Yeah. It'd be funny if you're like, the restaurant is like, the police, and then a cop is coming.
Well, it's sometimes the longer, like the later it gets in the evening, then the more raunchier.
Of course, yeah. The later it gets, the more
the F-bombs come out and that kind of stuff. And I don't care, whatever. It is what it is. Like.
So, we have a special gift for you.
Oh man,
Donkey Boy, he has a special one for you. Being that it's your birthday, it's not his birthday, but we got a gift for you.
Can I open it?
So yeah, of course, we want you to act. We need you to open it.
Well, I get tattoos a lot on the road, so maybe this will be my next tattoo. I wish I was in that good shape. I really wish I looked like this with a shirt on, but I don't. I'm not going to disappoint anyone.
Man, he put his heart and soul into that one, man. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's f***ing dope.
That's f***ing terrible. Well, thank you guys very much.
Absolutely. Please hang it at your restaurant.
Really
put from the Donkey Show.
Yeah, I will. I'll get up right over the hoods there. That'll be for sure.
What should we be expecting from you and your restaurant this year? People should look for?
We have a couple of things in store that we're, I can't say right now, that we're looking to do just to make things fun. It's spring's coming, the menu's changing. We're gonna start lighting things up a little bit because it was cold. We have some soup, some heavier. The menu's a little bit heavy right now, but that's what we do in the winter. And like I said, usually whatever ingredients we change it. We don't overhaul the menu lots, but if we get something cool in, we sit down as a staff and talk about it and then change, put something on there.
Cool.
So it's not like, it's not like uber seasonally, but we change things seasonally.
Cool. I would like to give you this moment to tell everybody where they can find your restaurant, the address and all that stuff, that good stuff, and also social media if you're on social medias. Cool.
The restaurant's on the corner of Fairview and Woodhead. So we're at 1927 Fairview. We're in Montrose. What's our Instagram? I think our Instagram is at Riel Houston. We have a Facebook page. My Instagram is at rlachane, at RLACHAINE.
And I'm actually hoping that after today I could get a follow back.
I'll see you. Did I not follow you back?
No.
Man,
you
I'm
did
sorry.
that.
I did.
I was
I
like,
didn't?
fuck, man. I'm
sorry,
really going to interview him, man, and he didn't give me a follow.
Man, I feel like an asshole. You guys made me this nice picture. I don't even follow you guys back. It's terrible of me. I'm sorry. I got you. Don't worry.
Thank you for joining us today, man. You cracked me up. You're good people, man. Thanks,
boss.
Appreciate it. All right, so I hate this part of my job here. We're gonna ask you Donkey Boys questions. You ready? Yeah. Have you ever cooked in the nude, like naked?
No.
Never.
I lied, yes.
Yeah, I know you were lying. That has to be a lie. What's your relationship like with bubble gum?
I love bubble gum.
Hip hop or heavy metal or both?
Hip hop.
Damn, okay. If you wrote a rap song, would it be about hamburgers or fish?
Fish.
So if you like hip hop, let's try to make a little rap song right now. Fish, fish.
Dude, I'm a white dude from Canada, man. I ain't rapping.
Donkey, 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 donkey show, donkey, 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 donkey show, donkey, donkey, donkey show, hosted by Bentley.